Hello, and welcome to Old Sins and Sinners, here on the Nerdturnal Network. I'll be your storyteller for the evening, Jason, and with me as usual will be Sarah playing Mace, Carr playing Ezekiel, Patrick playing Cyrus,
Hello.
Nix playing Lucille,
Howdy.
and Eric playing Alexander.
Hello.
Alright, now who remembers where we left off last time?
Trucking into
Wandering.
the woods.
Wanderingly
get
into
a
the
lost-
dark and spooky woods.
What the
Hopefully
hell
bring
is the
home.
name of the man again? I forgot the name of the
Hopefully-
man we're looking for.
It's not important. I'm sure we'll know when we find him.
You were looking for a
Hopefully none
Mr.
of us
Jim
will wander
Trufa.
off to the side. Trufa.
Fa fa fa.
I have that written down.
Truffa. Trufa.
Fa.
Well, how is the Jim spelled? Is it J-I-M?
GYM.
G-I-M.
Jem.
Gem. His parents were hippies.
That checks out. It's fair.
Actually, Jim would be a little old for his parents to have been hippies now that I think about it.
Yeah, because we're currently like in the 70s, so.
Maybe he was a hippie and he got his name changed.
It could be.
I didn't.
Short
yes.
for Jemediah.
That works for this part of the country, I guess.
My God.
All right, so it was all of you were heading into the woods, or were in the woods. Deputy Don is with you, and I think 2 more just men from town or from around, men from the community.
And
You know,
the sheriff took the baby back to the wife.
Correct.
Yeah. Because he desperately didn't want to have to deliver the news, but we made him.
Yep. It is his job.
We bullied him into doing his job.
Lucille offered. She wasn't allowed.
Hi, you don't know me and I'm not from this town, but I have your
But here's your
child.
baby.
Your husband seems to be missing.
Don't ask any questions, how?
Hello, police. There's a strange woman with my child. Yeah, we know it.
Police are just like, yeah.
She
Yeah,
seems nice. We thought it'd be fine.
the sheriff really didn't want to have to tell you the bad news.
Well.
Sorry, you're breaking up.
There. So yeah, she had a little disagreement with a, I don't want to say demon horse because that's not technically accurate, but some sort of weird horse made out of
Actually, a
horse
live
bones and
horse.
dirt. It even spoke to you.
And, well, it spoke mostly to Granny.
That's true. It had basically it had a short argument with Granny. They were about to come to blows when Cyrus just put an end to the situation. And Granny is
Oh,
back in
sneaky
Mace's
bugger.
truck.
And then Cyrus startled the baby.
Yeah.
All right, and we had wrapped up. You'd heard a noise. Everybody spun around with their flashlights, and there was a little black goat sitting there munching on something.
The goat is goating.
It seems a surprise to see y'all as y'all already see it. And then it hops off into the woods.
I don't like that thing.
That's
It
just a
doesn't
goat.
like you much either.
Well, that's common enough, but it's turned up 2 places where stuff's been going south.
Yeah, but it's been 2 places in the same neighborhood, so it's just that weird stuff's happening in the goat's neighborhood.
Most goats don't congregate towards weirdness. Generally.
How familiar with goats are you, really?
I'm just saying, most animals, if they see weirdness, they're like, you know what, maybe I can go be weird somewhere else.
Actually, Lucille should know
It's just
animals very
very,
well. Is this normal?
yeah. What's the animal whisperer and the animal guy say?
So, Lucille, you have not seen this goat do anything particularly unusual. Even the whole standing on a truck, you've seen goats hop up on parked cars before. They're oddly good climbers sometimes. The only odd thing is, okay, it's been at two weird, going ons. But it itself has not done anything weird. Yet.
It seems only pure happenstance that this goat is here.
Once is
Fucking
happenstance,
weird goat.
twice is coincidence.
Coincidence.
3 times is enemy action.
Yep.
It's just
Goat's taking enemy action.
it's just a coincidence that it's here at this time. Nothing weird has happened around it with it yet, from what I can tell.
When it shows up a third time, can I just look at you? And I'm not going to say I told you so, but you're going to know that I'm saying I told you so.
She's gonna
Look,
say I told you so.
if it shows up a third time, you may do whatever you do best. Until then, it is not weird right now.
Like following the deputy and the other guys. Like,
Don looks back over his shoulder at you, Mace. You've been seeing this goat around or something?
the second time I've seen it, and it shows up when there's weird shit going on. It'd be fine if I was just seeing a goat in town or on the side of the road, but in the woods in the middle of the night, twice, when weird shit's going on, you can see where I get a little suspicious of the goat.
Okay. One of the hunters that's with you. How do you know the goat's not thinking the same thing? I've seen
I don't know,
weird
let's
stuff
go
twice,
ask it.
and that lady has shown up both times.
I'm supposed to be near where weird shit's going on. That's an established factor with me, apparently.
Zeke is listening to this conversation like, just keep walking with it.
The other guy with y'all's like, well, she is a calder, so she's not completely wrong.
Zeke's like, I'm never turning into a goat.
Go, man.
Or Zeke is immediately thinking, I have to turn into goats regularly.
Just to fuck with people.
Specifically a black goat.
Just because.
On top of a truck.
That motherfucking goat's back.
Ooh, maybe it's just a black goat of these woods. With or without
his
with
weird ass goat
or
out
without 1,000 young. For those of you familiar with Cthulhu.
Me, yes.
Though this looks like it was a billy goat, so I don't know.
Don't need biblically accurate goat.
Can we not?
How about a goat just covered in eyes?
No.
Okay. It'll be a man covered in eyes. It'll be later. Anyway.
There's that one dog that's covered in eyes.
I may have seen that. All right. So everybody's following Cyrus. Cyrus was the one doing most of the tracking, I think.
Yes.
Yeah.
Having found the trail initially. So Cyrus, you're in the lead. You're kind of flanked by the two hunters, and both of them seem to know what they're doing. I mean, they probably have not had your level of training, but they know these woods. They've been running around in them, their whole lives. So, the deputy is not particularly a tracker, so he's a step or two behind you. Everybody's got the guns out at the ready. Trail is not hard to follow. It's clearly just dragging this guy through the underbrush.
Alexander, he does not have it out. It just slung on his back.
Well, I was merely speaking of the NPCs. I don't know. Y'all are up to y'all what y'all are doing.
Yeah. No, he's just holding it. but he's not using it.
Well, let me give the two hunters names so when they die horribly, you at least have something to call them.
You two walk off screen and
fair.
scream.
Exit stage left and scream.
And die.
Yeah. Exit stage left. It's a trick. Outside that door is a pitfall. Just Wilhelm.
Is that a bungee trap?
Yeah.
Is that a bungee trap right off screen?
Yeah, who knows?
No, it's
Look, we only have to pay you if you survive filming. All right, so y'all have Bill and Scott with you.
Bill and Scott.
Bill and Scott.
Bill Scott.
Couldn't be Billy
Billy
and
Bob
Ted.
Thornton. No.
I should write
Bill
this
and Ted.
down so that I can add this to the journal later before I forget.
So you're kind of running parallel to this old dirt road. But it peters out. You know, the woods have, it looks like it may have been a road that kept going at some point, but the woods have reclaimed part of it. The trail turned where the trail was heading kind of south. It started to turn east now. And you're hearing like regular animal noises in the woods. Every now and then something takes off as you got too close to it or something. But it's sounding like small creatures.
There we go.
Okay.
Only be worried when the animal noises cease.
And
Or when
I
you hear
actually
whistle.
did. Oh, and Jason, I did not see that. I was trying to reduce my character sheet. So just give a. Where you said there was a dirt road.
Oh, yeah. If you're looking on the map. Well, let me.
I popped my character sheet out.
There we go.
I
Usually
did
do.
too.
That's an option?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't know that was an option. Oh my god, that's so helpful.
Ah, there it is.
Life changing.
Literally. Oh my god.
Changing lives, one pop out at a time.
Jazz hands.
So yeah. So y'all have been walking 45 minutes or so. It's a little bit of slow going. Whatever this creature is, it hasn't really been following any paths. It's not even following a game trail. It's just kind of walking through the underbrush. You've occasionally found, some blood here or there. Like whoever it's dragging, just got scratched on something.
I had a very dumb thought.
Feel free to share with the class.
Zeke, sent.
You have no idea that if we didn't have two random people and a deputy, Zeke would be something with scent right now.
Yeah, no. Like I said, dumb thoughts.
He doesn't even know the rest of the party enough to really want to do that anyway.
Exactly.
Yeah. Don't mind me, I'm just being a gremlin.
So like I said, you're traveling for 45 minutes or so. From the pacing of the steps when you're finding tracks, it doesn't look like this thing's in any huge hurry. So you suspect you're gaining, or Cyrus, Bill, and Scott suspect y'all are gaining on it.
Okay.
It's annoying.
And then you notice that all those normal animal noises
Have stopped.
have stopped. And it didn't happen all at once. It wasn't like you're just hearing, crickets, 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 and then they cut off. When you notice it, you realize it'd been fading for a little bit.
It's time to look around rather nervously. Oh boy.
About that time, Patrick, you can see up ahead of you. You can see that you can see some light where the trees clear out, there must be some sort of
Clearing.
clearing up there.
I am perception roll, sir.
Okay. It's kind of dark outside, so we're going to say that it is difficult.
Difficult.
Outside a pop out is that macro options is behind it. There. Okay, that's not what I wanted.
You close.
Well, if you pop it out, it treats
Uh,
it like another window, and you can put them side by side in windows.
Yeah,
See,
but
that's
it's
how I
wanting
do
to.
it.
Yeah, but for some odd reason, mine seems to always want to default to the center.
Huh.
And why am I not letting me select
Computers.
the difficult?
That I couldn't tell
Weird.
you.
Cancel. Let's try this again.
I can pick a specific color.
Okay. Trickery, stealth tax, balancing. Where the? There it is. All that. 0. Submit.
Oh, I can't hex code it. That's
Difficult,
sad.
you said?
I said difficult, yes.
Avert. Submit. Submit. Success.
Yes.
Nice.
So up ahead of you, okay, there's lighting up top. You think this is probably a clearing. You suspect this is the clearing the old Skaggs graveyard is in. Or cemetery. As you creep a little bit closer, you start to make out, just the tops of some of the tombstones.
And I will try to whisper to the guys behind me. It's the old Skaggs cemetery. And it looks like it headed right to the center of it.
Bill nods his head. Yeah, I knew we had to be getting close.
Yeah, I knew that there was a cemetery, but I couldn't remember what cemetery.
Yeah, it's on the map. Old Skaggs.
Yeah, I know. But I mean, when he was at the revival area, he could pinpoint which direction it was coming from, but he didn't remember what the cemetery was called.
Oh, gotcha.
That was what happened last time.
Also, as you get a little bit closer, Cyrus, you hear somebody talking. Sounds like a man begging. You can't make out everything he's saying. You know you catch the words no and please. Maybe something about having a baby.
Better move quick.
Yeah.
Next to you, Scott goes, I think I hear something. But he's not racing forward like he recognized it as a voice necessarily. All right, well, you're leading this posse, Cyrus. What are you doing?
Patrick?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay.
You're also Cyrus. So what are you doing?
Yeah. I turn to the deputy. It sounds like he's talking to somebody in the center. You want to work? How do you want to handle this? Want somebody to work their way around? Pointing essentially and having to clarify, someone to actually flank him so he can get him from 2 different directions. He basically takes that moment and realizes, oh wait, this guy might not have served.
Yeah. Don nods. Yeah. Bill, Scott, you're with me. We're going to circle around and come in kind of from the side.
Where do you want us to tip the place up?
I guess just go straight on in. I mean,
I'm sure as hell
Be-
going straight on in.
be,
You know when I
be as
Jason, when
stealthy
I
as you
said-
can.
And Jason, when I said have them go off screen and die suddenly, I was joking.
But you set
Going
it
off
up so
screen, you're going just to
perfectly.
the edges of the screen.
But you set it up so perfectly. I mean,
Yeah,
sometimes
and
you
I
just
also
got to
set
lean
up
into the
the
tropes.
damn animals going quiet, and I hate that.
But no, you'll learn. You hand him knives, he will use knives.
Mhm.
Mace hearing all of this is like, y'all got about a minute before I just walk in there and try and yank this guy out of there.
I actually turned to them because, look, I'm actually quieter than everybody here. So do you want me to actually work my way around to the other side, catch him by surprise if it comes to it?
You mean you
And
come
I'm
in, you
talking
cut.
and I'm talking to the group when I say that. Was I cutting out or?
No. I just wasn't sure if you were talking to players or if you're talking to Don.
No,
Bill
I
and
was
Scott.
talking to the players.
Okay.
Sorry.
So Don, Bill, and Scott have already started going off to circle around.
I still find it so amusing. Lucille doesn't know that he's meant to be quiet.
You can tell that he's quiet. You just always spot him.
It's
Yeah.
just like, because everyone's like, "Oh, here's
Yeah,
Lucille," and she's just like,
Yeah, you're that one
What?
person. Yeah, you're that one person that always goes, "Oh, there's Waldo."
"There's Waldo."
Mace is like, if you feel like that's what you're best at, you do that. What I'm best at is going in there and making a distraction. So if y'all need a distraction, I'm your gal.
And then we have the two cheerleaders in the back line.
All right, I'm gonna make
Right.
my way
I know.
stealthily.
All right. So basically, y'all are approaching the cemetery from the west. Don and his guys are circling around to the south, around the cemetery and going to come up that way. So I assume Cyrus is circling around to the north then.
Correct.
So you and Don's group will be kind of pincering in
Yeah.
from above and below, while Mace just steamrolls directly in.
And
Subtle as a brick to the face.
And difficulty for stealth.
If Mace is acting as a distraction by walking in there, does that give them any?
That would lower it. Yeah.
That would be an asset to lower it one, yeah. All right, so you're trying to sneak up on this guy. So based on him, based on his level, that would be challenging in the.
So difficult because I have the asset, or do I add the asset at the end there? Because I was looking at the micro.
You put in you put the difficulty as I stated, and then you add the asset.
Okay. Submit.
Mace just moseying in.
Mace ain't trying to be
I'll
stealthy.
let you describe what she sees once she gets there.
Success.
All right, you are quite quiet. Oh, let's see.
I essentially Batman the rest of the people, and Lulu's just kind of watching me go.
Yeah.
That's really amusing.
Don and his group not quite as quiet.
To everyone else, it's Batman. To her, she's just like watching him walk
All right,
by.
Mace. You just march into the cemetery. Is anybody following behind Mace?
She would tell him, "Hey, y'all stay back here for a little bit, or do whatever the hell you want. I don't care."
Is anyone paying attention to Zeke?
No one has said they are.
No.
All NPCs have left your area.
Okay. Zeke is going to turn into a catamount
All right. Boop. You are a
The
cougar.
only one that might have
And-
paid attention would be Lucille, and Lucille already knows.
Yep. He's going to become a catamount, and he is going to. I'm going to pick stealth, and his other ability is fast. So he's fast and stealthy at the moment. He's going to hide in some underbrush.
All right,
Waiting.
so like right at the edge of the clearing.
Yeah.
Okay.
And if he needs to attack, he will attack.
Alexander's going, did he just turn into a cat?
You don't know this. You didn't say you were paying attention.
Look around. Where is Zeke?
Yeah.
Oh,
As
he
far
must.
as you
Maybe
know,
one was one of the guys.
as far as you know, he followed Cyrus.
I mean, he knows Cyrus is sneaky.
All right, so Mace,
take
you
this.
step into the clearing. There is a small fence around the cemetery, like waist high, and not in good repair. There's gaps all in it. The cemetery, what you can see in the moonlight, the cemetery is kind of grown over. It hasn't been let go for so long that you've got like the forest isn't retaking it yet. It just doesn't look, it just doesn't look like anybody's mowed the thing this year. You can see through that
Hudson's a
grass
son of a bitch.
and through the trail of somebody being drugged goes through one of the gaps in the fence and kind of towards the middle of the graveyard.
Okay.
Uh,
She is making as much noise as possible when approaching, just to make sure attention is on her.
Very
Ye-
Mace things to do.
You get a little further in, and then you can see a figure standing centerish of the graveyard. And I need you to give me, as you lay eyes on this thing,
Let's go. Let's go.
let's see, it's going to be an
What
intellect.
horror shall befall her?
So much horrors.
Yes, it is
So-
ours.
The horrors of reading.
Well, what Jason really needs to do is take a look. It's in the book.
Reading Rainbow.
This is so not reading Rainbow.
So yeah. So yes, it is intellect.
Okay.
It doesn't get a jacked up anything, so it's still just the
Standard.
5, so challenging. No, it's based on the level of the creature.
Okay. Question: is this an intellect defense task?
Yes, you are defending yourself.
Okay, I do have a +2 armor against any damage from it, just as a heads up.
Okay, no, this is not a damage. This is think of it more like a sanity or fear check.
Okay, just double checking. Effort comes from the pool, correct? Or no, we can.
You can spend a point out of the pool for effort, and that'll drop the difficulty.
Yeah. You know what? We're gonna spend a point of effort. Why not?
Here we go.
Tribute to that?
It's in the top right of your sheet. Everyone starts with 1.
Yeah.
Hey, success.
I mean, I know that. I'm just
Difficulty
curious.
5. Yes.
So confusing.
So you walk in and you see this. You see Jim Trufa laying on the ground. He's like holding his arm. He's cut up and beat up some. He's bleeding a little bit. But, and this thing standing over him. It's standing on 2 legs that end in hooves. But it's standing upright.
But it's not a deer.
No. It's the cow hooves
Okay.
that y'all been following.
Oh, fun.
But it's got a more or less human torso. And a large kind of bovine head.
Like Minotaur kind of situation.
Sort of, yes.
Do the top antlers look like hands at all?
They don't look like deer horns. It's got kind of a bull-looking head, but it doesn't have bull horns. It's got antlers.
All right.
Don't like
There's
that.
a
All right.
very specific movie I was referencing there.
I feel like I've seen it, but I can't remember it.
Yeah.
Mm-mm-mm.
The Ritual.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that did have some creeps. Keeps walking up. Hey, future
Yeah.
belt, what you doing?
And the body looks like it's made of the same stuff that all the rest of them have been made of. Like, it looks like an old set of antlers. And it's got the red eyes.
Maybe not belt. You look kind of crusty.
Ah,
I
the
love
witch's
this.
spawn.
I love this so much.
Oh, honey, you're gonna have to come up with better insults than that. Let's go. Come on.
It was merely a statement. What goes on here is none of
Statement,
your
insult.
concern.
I don't know. It's my concern.
You didn't bring the
Keeps
old woman with
walking
you?
on forward.
You were hiding behind the old woman last time.
Oh, she'll be interested to know that y'all just kind of know what the other know then.
There's no we, there's only me.
Technicalities. Gonna keep talking or are we gonna fight?
If we must, I can add your blood to his. Give me a perception, which would be intellect and probably you have a skill for this. Let me see.
Mm,
Can I smell the blood as a catamount?
Give me a roll for your senses,
Oh.
and we'll see if you can smell it from the distance.
Yep.
Because were you hanging at the edge? You were hanging at the edge of the clearing, right? You have not advanced.
Yeah.
No. Okay.
I-
It's far
like,
enough away
I'm
it'd be a
close
little
enough-
iffy, but
Okay. Like I would be close enough to where, like, if I needed to rush in, I could, but I'm keeping low to the ground.
let's picture
But
him
I don't know
edge
how
of the
close I would be.
clearing.
yeah,
Edge of the clearing doing the little like wiggly thing.
I was
The
saying
cat wiggle.
I was saying stuff was difficult for this guy. But this should have actually been challenging. Oops.
So
cat
we've
button.
done challenging.
Yeah, I've been,
Were we? Okay.
Yeah, we were doing
Yeah.
five challenging.
yeah.
Yeah.
The trick is, since we've had other groups, we've been using assets to reduce it.
Yeah. Okay. That's probably what threw me off.
And for senses, what did you want me to roll for that? Is it just intellect, or I don't know if I can just.
Does it say
I have a
anything
senses
for the
check.
catamount,
Mm,
or does it just say
No,
you have
like-
senses?
like it doesn't say I have to choose for skill training. I have to choose either between climbing or stealth, and then other abilities fast. So
Okay, then you just be rolling your regular. If you've got a perception skill, you just be rolling the regular.
And
And just straight intellect for me for the perception.
Yes, if you don't have the perception skill, just straight intellect.
and it'd be
Uh,
challenging.
For you, yes. For what Mace is rolling for, it will only be difficult.
Okay, I don't
because-
smell anything. At least not yet.
You must be upwind from him.
Oof.
Nope.
Laying on the ground,
She's too busy trying to
Jim
put
looks at you.
herself between 'em.
Lady, run! This thing's strong.
Yeah. Let's get your ass back to your kid.
Base
She's
just
trying
sitting there.
to move her himself between the two of them somehow, depending on how.
Well,
far
it's
apart
kind of
they are.
at his feet, or he's kind of at its feet,
Okay.
or its hooves.
And she's just
Man.
kind of advancing, like off to the side to try and make him come towards her versus trample him.
All right.
Nice walking up. If it's a whooping you're a wanting.
Just
Essentially,
pushes her sleeves up.
reloading the fists.
All right.
I can't beat the snot out of you if I don't get any closer.
Can't punch you if I'm not close.
Dung, 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 dung.
You're approaching me? Yes, I am. I don't know the meme. I don't remember it.
Yeah.
That's the gist.
He looked at me. I looked at him.
That's a different meme.
All right.
Essentially.
Just the one
So
broke
so
out
while
his head.
Mace is chatting with it and distracting it, Don and his group have been creeping up. Cyrus has been creeping up. So everybody give me initiative rolls, which is a speed roll plus if you have an initiative skill that factors in. It is versus the difficulty of the creature. So challenging.
Which is okay.
Do I get any bonus because I'm right up in its business?
That doesn't help you react
Fantastic.
faster than it because it's right up in your business.
Look at that. Woo! I rolled exactly what I needed.
What was? Oh, difficulty 5.
Yes.
Yeah.
Challenging.
Challenge rating 5.
Success.
All right. So Cyrus goes before creature.
Pardon.
Looks like Mace
Oof.
does not. Lucille does not.
I don't like that. That's a GM intrusion. Should he choose? Oh.
I don't know. Does that take effect on initiative though?
Takes effect whenever he wants it to take effect.
Okay.
Wahahaha.
I didn't realize it took effect on initiative rolls too.
I'll say alternatively, we also, if we choose to spend XP, can interrupt whatever he's doing with our own intrusions.
But you burn your XP doing it.
Yeah, we have to burn XP to do it.
All right. Zeke goes before him.
I think the only one that can kind of get away with it is the cursed descriptor. I
Which I
believe.
don't think any of us are.
Nope.
Yeah. My initial character idea, I believe, was
Speedy McSpeedson.
No.
no. Yeah, insight, cursed. Once after each tower recovery roll, you can use a player intrusion without expending XP.
Well, if your character dies and you can bring back another character.
I have 2 other characters I can play, so.
Same though.
I haven't done that.
All right. So
My brain can't comprehend.
Cyrus and Zeke go before the creature.
Cyrus, you can go first.
All right. Is there a way to hold an action in this game? I forgot about that.
Seems reasonable that you could do so. Let me.
Where are the intrusions for Sage? There it is.
Intrusion thoughts.
Where is speaker?
Let's see. Action. Wait. You can wait to react to another character's actions. You decide what action will trigger your action, and if the triggering action happens, you get to take an action first. Unless going first wouldn't make sense. It's like attacking a foe before he came into view or something.
If it if it advances towards Mace, I will attempt to shoot out one of its legs.
Okay. So your triggering action is it moves towards Mace.
Correct.
All right. Zeke, what are you doing? Keeping in mind that you are distance away.
So, because I'm a catamount, I'm fast. So I assume I would be able to get to it in a turn. From where I'm
Oh,
at.
that's true. I had not. I was thinking it would take you 2 turns, or like 2 movements to get there. But that was me thinking like
but
just
I'm
regular
fast.
character stuff. But you've got fast,
Yeah.
so yeah.
So the question is if I do wait, can I sprint at it if it makes a hostile attack towards the gentleman to make an attack at him, or would I just need to sprint and attack? Because what Zeke would do is, like, if it made any hostile action towards the wounded gentleman or Mace, he would just attack the creature.
I would say you probably would be fast enough to cover all the distance in the time that took him to just, punch or kick. But if you want to say that you use your initial movement, to cover some of that distance, and then you're ready to sprint the rest of the way, like you're creeping up on it and just ready to spring from that more advanced position, we can go with that.
Okay, that's what I will do. Right. So I will move forward and then wait. And when he makes a hostile action against Mace or the man on the ground, he will attack.
So you are now closer to them than you were. I mean, you've got tombstones and tall grass and all that jazz to maintain your concealment. Then the creature it turns, it looks at the man laying on the ground. Don't move. If you do, I'll break your legs. And then it turns sort of leaps. Leaps too. It jumps. It turns and jumps Mace. It's like, it's speaking to him, and then without even, turning back to look at Mace first, it just sort of leaps at her.
Okay. You want to do Cyrus first and then me?
Now, Zeke, your thing was if he attacked the dude.
No, I said if he attacked Mace or the guy on the ground.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I said if he made a hostile action towards Mace or the gentleman on the ground, he was going to leap.
Okay, fair enough. Since Cyrus is shooting, I think it makes sense. Since he was already taking a bead, I think it makes sense for him to go first. Doesn't really make much difference, but.
And the shot would be challenging or difficult because I'm getting it by surprise.
Challenging.
Okay. Submit.
Oh yeah, probably open back up to it.
Dang it.
Okay.
Missed, but it's not a GM intrusion.
Barely.
Yep.
So it's not gonna catch a bullet out of the air and flick it back at you at supersonic speeds. Okay.
That's good to know.
So Cyrus, your finger tightens up on the trigger, and you could almost swear that it was already moving by the time you finished pulling the trigger. Or maybe that was just part of its motion to going after Mace. You're not really sure.
Yeah.
Then we get to Zeke.
Can I spend a point of effort to do the attack as well during this?
Yes,
that's something I
it would be. It would be a point out of your mic pool.
Oh, is it?
Well,
there's an effort pool. I don't know how you get those back.
Oh wait, what am I looking at here?
So effort is the amount of points out of your pool that you can spend to modify a roll.
Hmm.
So once we get a higher effort level, like it would be effort level 2, so we'd spend 2 points versus 1 out of the pool.
Yeah,
As
your
right now,
Gotcha.
we can only
your-
use
your
1
s-
per or
yeah, your
thing.
stats are the pool you're drawing from. That's how many you can spend at a time.
Gotcha. Okay, I understand. Whee.
So you're a
Success?
catamount at the moment, so I would say you could go might or speed. Either one of those, I guess, makes sense.
So with it says cost, does that mean I take it out of my pool? Is that what happens? I'm confused.
Uh,
I don't think Iron Fist only had 1 cost. Well, no, Iron Fist
Yeah.
didn't have any cost.
Yeah. It says I have 0, 0. So I don't know what the cost 3 is. 3 plus 0 minus 1. 2.
I was like, the only
let's
one
look
that
that up right
it
quick.
should take out is the effort. If it costs nothing.
Let's look up effort right
I w-
quick. Since
I have an edge in might, so I would only use 1 point effort if it's 2, but I don't know what
But
the
it-
three
Well,
is
it doesn't have any.
edges, I don't
cost.
believe affect how many points you spend on this. That's a power. How much your powers cost you. If you have a power
Iron
that
Fist,
costs.
at least
Yeah,
for mine, doesn't have a cost.
Neither
Yeah,
does mine.
edge doesn't affect effort. So you would still be spending 1.
No.
out of your
Okay.
pool.
Yeah, I get
We get
that. I
that.
would still be spending
okay.
1. So I would go down to 11.
Mhm.
But where's the 3 cost coming from?
Mm,
Because at the bottom it says 3 plus 0, which 0 is the cost of the spell, minus 1, which is my edge.
mhm.
But where's the 3 coming?
I don't know. I don't
It's
understand that
3
formula.
plus 0 minus 1.
I don't know either.
I'm
Check
hovering
in
over
your
the 3 and it
attacks.
doesn't
Make sure that you have cost of 0 in Iron Fist, maybe, or in Punch.
Yeah, mod 0, cost 0, trained,
Okay.
short distance, damage 4. That
I was
might.
just double checking, seeing what maybe.
Yeah. No, it's all good.
Let's see. Are you wearing any armor? Shouldn't be.
I do have armor, but because of
Oh. It costs 3 points from a stat pool to apply 1 level of effort. And it costs 2
Ugh.
additional points.
Oh.
And it costs 2 additional points for every level thereafter.
Don't like that. Okay.
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 But apparently
Well, that-
apparently the edge does factor into it though.
Okay.
So
Okay.
it's costing
so
you
I
the
only
3
lose
points.
2.
Because of your edge, it's only costing you the 2.
Okay.
Okay.
That makes more sense.
Okay. Now we know
So,
where the numbers are coming from.
Yeah.
Okie doke. So I have taken 2 points out of my pool. I have dealt 4 damage.
Alright, so and that is out of your
I feel like that could have been more damaging for all the effort it went into, but whatever.
4 still a good hit.
Mace just sees a cat just appear and bite down on this thing before it hits her.
Where the hell that from?
That's a cougar. There aren't supposed to be any of those around here anymore. I mean, you hear
She's
rumors,
gonna
but
address. She's at this moment. She's compartmentalizing. You know what? There's a giant man made of dirt, mud, bones, and antlers. It kind of looks like a cow trying to punch me. I'm gonna address the catamount later.
Mhm.
We're gonna unpack that later.
Address the catamount in the room later.
Mhm.
The
Alright,
100-pound
and-
catamount in the room.
you did 4 damage, I believe.
Yes.
Alright, so that is 4 damage.
I need to come. Okay. Hold on.
Minus its armor. Alright. And I assume we can insert, large cat roaring or yelling at it.
Mm-hmm.
Big cat noises.
So everybody hears the big cat noises.
Big
Cyrus, you also see a cougar come out of nowhere and jump it.
Having Considering my guy actually knows that he can turn into a cat.
That's true. Y'all are supposed to have had some sort of adventure together.
Zeke doesn't know that.
Mr. Sneaky didn't say anything about that.
That was in the character creation.
Yeah,
I'm
but their
aware,
characters
but-
don't necessarily
Okay.
know that you witnessed that. I don't think.
Ah, gotcha.
We don't know
Unless
that
you
you're
specifically. Yeah.
They don't know that you know.
That they don't. Yeah. So
The only potential way that this could work is Lucille may suspect because she can hear him and see him a little bit easier than others. So she may be like, maybe he witnessed this, but hasn't said anything about it.
Yeah. Nobody's
But other than
confirmed
that,
anything.
They don't know definitively.
yeah.
All right, then it is the old critter's turn.
Come on, critter.
So you're gonna need Mace is gonna need to make a speed defense roll.
Okay, okay.
Let's see, his attacks are not jacked up, so it is still the challenging. Do you have any skills that help you with dodging?
Nah. It's fine.
Yeah, you did a 15 or
Where would
better
I
on a
put
D20.
in
It's not hard to do.
Where would I put in the armor cost for the speed? On effort to roll? No. So I have 2 speed costs, so would it make it higher?
All right, let's look up armor.
I don't mark it.
Alright.
Of course, I moved my books.
All right.
I want to say it's in with, like the items where it gives the cost of them. First combat.
Yeah, the actual armor section isn't really talking about penalties.
I 1 second. I remember seeing it. Okay, we're just gonna go to the index then. Okay, additional speed effort cost per level. So I have +2 speed cost. So 2 more
Okay.
effort. So would that make it 7 instead of 5?
Let's see, the cost would be, it would normally be a cost of 3 for you to use a point out of a stat. You don't have an edge, so yeah, the full 3, plus 2 more for the armor. So I think it's costing you 5.
I'm taking points out of my pool to just dodge?
No. I don't think your armor is doing
Okay.
anything unless you. I think it's just costs you more to use your speed. I don't think it's doing anything into your roll.
Okay. So just the 5 challenging. Okay.
What size armor do you have?
I have a heavy 3, but I have a skill that takes the a point down to use it. Because protector.
Right. It's like under the armor costs, light, medium, heavy, additional speed
Yeah.
effort cost per level. 1, 2,
Yeah.
and 3.
Yeah, so it's not
But
affecting
we're
your
saying
roll.
that might just be
Yeah, it's not affecting your
That's-
roll. It affects
that'd
if
be
you
more for
spend.
using like an action.
Yeah, if you
Mm.
spend for
Something
effort,
from a
you have to
speed
spend
pool.
more for effort.
Got
Okay, okay. So it's just challenging.
Yeah.
I can't roll good tonight, y'all, so let's go.
No.
Had that one good roll. Gotta go sage my dice.
Yep. So let's see. You said that you had 3 points of armor.
I have 4 points of armor because of 2 different skills, but when I roll, the effort to use it is reduced on a speed roll.
Okay. So you've effectively got you have 4 armor, everything combined together.
Correct.
All right. In that case, you take 1 point of damage. Reduce it from from whatever pool you want to.
What I understand, it goes from might to speed, then to intellect.
Yeah.
Uh,
It beats up your
so
body.
you're right. I
your
think regular
moving
physical
fastness,
damage.
and
I
then your
think you're
mind.
right. Unless it's an attack that specifically attacks the mind.
Yep. In which case, regular armor does not work.
Yeah.
You need a tinfoil hat.
Mm-hmm.
I see what you did there.
All right. So after the critter goes, everybody else goes. We're going to start with Mace because Mace is right up there in its business.
I would like to punch using special ability Lick. If it hits, I inflict 1 less point of damage, but it dazes the target for a round.
Okay.
Hinders all of its actions for that round.
I just think of
Man, this
Gengar
mace
whenever you
gal-
say this.
This mace gal really likes looking
Challenging?
Yes.
Hey.
All right. So that's a roll of a 20.
Only does 3 damage. You can decide if it has any major effect or anything, but it is already something
Or-
with an effect on it.
Or +4 damage.
Or plus 4 damage.
So it would be 3 damage or 7 damage in this instance.
Yeah, it can be additional points or major effect.
I'll just take the 7 damage and the daze.
Okay. So 7 minus its armor, which still is a good lick on it. So you pop it across the jaw. A bunch of the dirt kind of flies off of it. You hear the bone of under the dirt crack.
Kind of thought you had a skull right about there.
Well, you can kind of see where his face is. But
Yeah.
it staggers back. The little red beads of light kind of flare up and get kind of, what's
Brighter.
the word I'm looking for? Not so much brighter, but it's like it flares up and then it's kind of raggedy around the edges. Like it's, unfocused, I suppose. And it's like staggered. It takes like a two staggering steps back and it's like taking it there.
Come on, just a little hit from a witch spawn.
Lucille and
in the
Alex.
game. Come on.
Lucille and Alex, y'all are at the edge of the clearing. And you've seen, in the distance, you've seen some of this going on. You don't have a very clear view of it.
Yeah, Alexander, he's just...
All right. So basically, if you spend the entire round moving, you'll be up, then you'll be right up there with him. But it will be your action.
He's going for the guy.
Okay.
that's on the ground.
Yeah.
So you sprint up there to him, but that's your whole action. You don't have time to do anything once you're there.
Yeah, that's fine.
And Lucille?
What are you doing, Lucille?
I'm thinking. How far far would it need? Would she need to get everyone in encouragement range?
So they have to be able to hear you for that, or does it have a specific range?
It says short range.
All right, and short range is distances. Short is between 10 and 50 feet. So yeah, you could advance up and get basically half the distance between where you currently are and where they are. And that would be within range to get like everybody that's around the monster. Cyrus and the NPCs would be too far to one side of you.
Well, I don't think we're gonna need to be too worried about him, Mr. Sneaky over there. So
Oh no, he's clearly
she'd
right there.
move on.
Clearly the monster's going to see him because he's just right there, out of the open, crouched down behind that tombstone.
Well, she's gonna move forward.
Okay.
And then use encouragement if she can. Which the task is going to be defense.
All right, so you're helping everybody. You're encouraging everybody to be more defensive or dodge
We
better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't be
That is-
suspicious.
Just I'm imagining her
Like-
just doing the Piccolo thing from Dragon Ball Abridged, like dodge.
I imagined her encouragement would be a little bit more than that. I don't know. Every time I do encouragement, I always think of her like doing like Robin from like Honkai Star Rail, just singing to be support.
Yep. Okay.
Yeah.
Yep. I can see it.
Fair enough.
I do have an intellect edge, so that costs me nothing.
Excellent, excellent.
Yeah.
Yeah, you remind me of the buddy of mine played when we played Mutants and Masterminds, going back almost 25 years. Yeah, his Captain America, his big inspirational speeches were always, "Get him."
Mm.
He had the feats. He just didn't bother to come up with an actual speech.
Yep.
Yep.
Our buddy is definitely not an RP player.
I don't know. Sometimes.
Yeah.
I mean, when him and
Usually
John
had
were
his
impersonating those politicians.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that sounds like fun.
All right, so that is
Did they actually get anything done?
who what?
Sorry, that was.
I got the joke.
All right, then Don, Bill, and Scott unload on the creature. Let's see.
May's now concerned that there's a giant catamount up here and people are firing at her.
Well, now remember, it took two big staggering steps back away from you, so it cleared a little space between you.
Mm-mm-mm.
It doesn't matter though; they're not hitting it or anybody else.
No GM
Jazz
intrusions, huh?
Well, I'm not. I don't really roll for the NPCs much. It's more of a, does it make sense? So I'm just looking at their level, its level, giving them a little bump because they're stunned, but it still wasn't enough. You know, maybe if Nix had been encouraging people to shoot better, maybe, who knows?
Blame it on the singer.
Actually, if she was given one bump, that would have made a difference. They'd have still been one shy.
Mm-mm-mm.
I'm thinking more of, since this thing goes before like 3 of us, I think a little defense would be needed.
Hey, if it works.
Yes, it eases the defense task by 1.
But then we were back to the top of the order with Cyrus. So Cyrus, you can kind of tell this thing. You can tell Mace rocked its world. It's taking a little while to recover.
Right. In that case, Mace is gonna reload and put one right.
You mean Cyrus?
Mace
Oh, I
also
said-
reloaded.
Yeah.
I'm gonna reload Mace.
Let's just put another 20 in there.
Oh, damn it! The bill's crinkled.
Just standard mace. It's not unholy abomination mace.
And I will take another shot because most of my powers are due to natural causes, so that's just an enabler. So most of my abilities don't actually cost much except for one. So I will take another shot.
All right.
There it is. I have to go through all that. Still challenging, correct? Or the fact that it's stunned, does that reduce it?
That will give you an asset.
Alright. So still challenging. There we go.
Success.
All right. You do how much damage with that gun? 4.
4, correct.
All right. So armor.
I was about to say you should be able to put that in your attacks there, Patrick.
There you go.
That's something we can figure out later. It's just
I'm gonna be right
Zeke.
back. Quick.
he's gonna look back at the guy who's on the ground. Is he doing anything, or is he just staying put?
Oh, it's
You know
not.
what? I should probably put Jim in the initiative order. We'll put him last.
Well,
All right,
my
let's
standard
see.
attack. Okay, now I see what. My standard attack is a pistol, so it'll be more of a short range, where currently I'm using a borrowed rifle. So.
Yeah. All right, but to answer your question, Carr, right now he's just laying there. I mean, the thing did threaten to break his legs if he tried to move. And he does seem to be pretty terrified of it.
He's gonna just attack the thing, the giant moose thing.
All right. You have one asset
Moose
because it
cow
is
thing.
stunned.
Okay. No effort this time. Yes. 4 damage.
At 4. So you're clawing, dirt's flying. With your cat eyes, especially, some of the wrench you're making in its body, you're seeing some of the ribs up under there. There's no blood or guts or anything, of course.
Mm.
In fact, there's no hollow space. The bones are in there, but everything, all that
Is dirt.
the chest cavity is filled with dirt.
You'll be like a dog and just dig through the dirt.
Turn into a mole. I will hide inside its
I can
chest
do it.
cavity until it goes back to its lair.
Wolf
It can be
mole.
a mall.
That would be a terrible idea.
I
hope
Pop
to
out of
know
the chest.
Wolf mole.
No, what Jason says, like, turn into a mole and hide in its chest cavity until it returns to its lair. You know.
I'm sure it would be fine.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, then it is the creature's go.
Does it have to
And-
break out of the stun or anything?
It's dazed.
Yeah, it just
Characters can be
hinders any actions
dazed.
it takes.
Yeah, it's just considered hindered. Which is why I'm giving you all bonuses when y'all do something to it, because that would be the equivalent of it having a penalty on a defense roll, but it's not actually rolling. So. Yeah, Kitty is getting on its nerves. So you jumped and clawed it and then landed at its feet. It's trying to stomp you with one of those big hooved feet.
How mean.
So you would need, it would be challenging. However, it's stunned, so that becomes only difficult. So you need a 12. Unless you've got something that factors in.
Speed roll?
Yes, speed roll.
It's defense is used by encouragement as well.
Oh, yep. So in that case, you only need a 9.
So
one
bonus,
asset for being
I get-
stunned, another asset for her, for Nick's bumping you up.
I have 2. So challenging. It's challenging, right?
Yeah, it would be challenging, and then those assets would drop it. Yeah.
2 assets. I still failed.
How the fuck did you fail?
2 assets, rolled a
Roll
7.
to 7.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'd do
But
it.
wait,
Only beats a
Wait,
difficulty.
hold
of
on.
2.
It-
It would
target
only
number
be.
9.
You would have to roll a 9.
Yeah, you'd have to roll a 9.
You rolled a
and you roll a 7.
Right, but challenging target number is 15.
Yes.
One
because
Mhm.
it's
asset
difficulty
reduced it to
5.
9. 2 assets should reduce it to even farther, should it not?
No, one asset reduces it from difficulty 5 to 4, which would be
Difficult, which is
9.
12.
Well,
No, 12.
which would be 12.
The initial difficulty.
Then
The initial difficulty was
reduces in increments of
challenging. That's
3.
15. It being stunned, or dazed rather.
oh, I see.
Drop
I
that
see.
to
I see what I was like.
difficult.
no, I
difficult
see what-
12.
Yeah, I see what I was doing wrong. The Iron Fist also reduces it by 1 because I'm trained in it. So because I'm trained, it reduces the difficulty by 1. So that's why I was getting 9 every.
Yeah, and you're
So,
not
okay.
You're not trained in that kind of defense task.
I get it now.
Okay. Do you have any armor?
Learn it.
I have 1 armor.
All right. In that case, you take 4 points of damage out of your.
And I can
might
remove
pool.
that from out of the might pool. Okay.
Yes. We had I was thinking you got to pick, but it's on clarification. It's since this is a physical attack, it comes out of might first, then speed, then intellect.
Yeah. Kitty's beaten.
Kitty's.
Kitty's fine.
My organs! I need those.
On the plus side, recovery rolls, the first one is just a turn.
Mhm.
It's just an action to do.
Yep.
So
Yep.
All right. That was the creature's turn. Mace, you're still right up in his business.
Yep. We're gonna just keep punching it to keep it dazed. We're gonna keep trying that.
All right.
So this will take 1 point from any damage.
So you just step up right next to the catamount.
It's like I don't know what the inwardly she's like I don't know what the hell is going on right now. It's been a long night. There's a goat. There
Mhm.
was a horse. Something about curses. We're gonna unpack this later. Nope. Wait. No, his days would have ended on that turn.
Yeah, because it's days for
Because it
one
lasts
turn.
an entire round. So. Nope.
Hmm.
All right. So swing and a miss.
Stumbles over the cat.
That would be probably a GM intrusion. That or you step on the
Fair
cat's tail. He turns around and claws you on instinct, not even thinking about it. Feels real bad about it later.
What the hell is this catamount doing here?
But it's just, cat him out, hanging out in the cemetery. Nothing weird here.
Yeah,
I'm just
nothing.
chilling.
What's wrong with
Catamounts,
Mace? You're paranoid about
goats.
goats. You're paranoid about cougars.
She led a very interesting past 17 years.
Which probably never involved goats or catamounts.
Maybe.
Catagoats.
Hate that.
Goat.
I'll be right back.
Mm-mm.
All right. Alex, you are right next to guy on the ground.
Is the guy on the ground injured?
Yes, doesn't look
Okay.
super severe. I mean, he's cut up and bruised up, and there's a scabbed over wound, which is probably where the
Right.
damage from the the blood from his car came from.
Hmm.
And he looks like he's been drugged through the brush, which is where a lot of those cuts and scrapes come from.
Yeah, I'm gonna start pulling him away from the fight because
Just hands under arms, dragging him.
yeah, because here's the fun part. Because we're dealing with a thing of the dark, it specifically said he didn't try to run. If he tried to run, it would break his legs. Didn't say anything about somebody pulling him away.
That's fair. That's fair. Now, he also didn't say that he wouldn't break the legs of the person dragging him off, but
True. But as I am doing that, I will also be using Charm Touch. Which is an intellect roll, which is a difficulty 1 because I am trained in magic. And no cost because of my edge. Cool. Which is a success. Which means this man heals 4 HP as I'm pulling him away.
all right.
It's basically like, don't worry, buddy, we got you. Found your kid on the way safe back to town. We're just here to get you. God willing, we get you out of here.
Thank you, thank you. I don't know what that thing was.
Don't you worry about it, none. Mace will get it taken care of.
Mm,
Mace. I've heard that name before. Is that Miss Calder's granddaughter?
Lovely woman, ain't she?
Miss Calder? Well, she's nice enough, I guess.
Yes.
Why are we
Yeah,
having a conversation?
I've
in the
worked on her
middle of
truck. I've worked on her truck a couple times.
Alexander is trying to keep him calm as he's pulling him away from the fight by distracting him with conversation.
I
That's what's
get
happening
it.
right now.
The catamount's like, what the fuck?
All right, Lucille.
Real question is, did the thing notice I'm dragging him away while it's in
It
the
probably
middle of
clocked
getting
it, but it's
wailed on?
occupied.
Yeah.
well, the creature has right proper pissed Lucille off. He attacked Zeke. He doesn't like it when Zeke's attacked.
Hey, Zeke started that fight. It had no interest in
Zeke will keep
Zeke.
going until it finishes.
Technically, the creature started the fight by attempting to do hostile action first.
Potato, potato.
Now, she's not particularly a fighter, so instead, she is going to change her encouragement to attack. So she's going to ease up the attack tasks instead.
Okay.
That could reset the turn mostly, shouldn't it? Besides the NPCs.
Yeah. All the NPCs open fire. Let's see. Yeah. They still don't seem to be doing nothing to it, though. So we are back to the top of the order with Cyrus.
Hmm.
All right, Cyrus, what are we doing?
Well, it's worked. I am actually going to attempt to leg it.
Okay.
Nope, wrong one. Da, 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 da. Oh, come on, stay up. Thank you. Okay. All right. And it's no longer stunned. I mean, dazed. I mean, so it's
Correct.
still
Correct.
regular. So it's just regular challenging. Cancel that. I'm just gonna keep what I'm doing then, because it doesn't like the attack button for me for some reason. No. Challenging. Hits.
Yep. Roll of 16 beats the target number of 15 that you wound up needing. Well, 12 that you wound up needing. But that would have hit even the initial.
That'd
He
be
also
4
would have
point-
gotten it. Sorry, you also would have gotten assistance from Lucille helping with the attack.
Oh, forgot about that. Forgot about her swapping the.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so that is
Which-
4 points for the
The
rifle.
encouragement just costs nothing.
Yes.
So I can
Minus
do it
its
as often
armor.
as I want.
So you get it in the leg. It does not look like it has crippled it, though.
Okay.
Uh, Mace, Zeke, you hear it snort kind of like a bull. Zeke, you don't know how it did that, considering there's no hollow space in there. It can't be pumping actual air. Did it just snort in your head?
Mm.
Unpack this later, kitty cat.
But then it is Zeke's turn.
Zeke is just going to bite it again. Challenging effort, 1 asset. Failure. I just miss.
Yeah, you roll a 4. There ain't much you can do about that.
Yep.
So you call at it. It's dancing back out of your way.
Yep.
It is tired of them claws.
Tired of them claws and fangs. Mm.
All right, at this point, it's looking at the catamount right in front of it. Mace right there. It's captured prey getting drug away, and like firing squads on either side of it. And it's deciding it needs to get out of here. Nothing good is coming from this.
There's such a thing as an opportunity attack.
Is there anything we can do to stop it?
Not really. So it turns back.
May I
May you what?
Mm-hmm.
use a cipher?
Is it your turn?
No, not yet.
Does the cipher let you use things out of turn?
No.
Then you may not use it yet.
Okay.
So while, Mace and Zeke are right there on it, Lucille's a little to the east of it. Cyrus is to the north. Don and his guys are kind of to the south. It turns and heads west. Which is, further away from town and even deeper, further into the woods if it kept going. And it is double moving. I said it was basically in the middle of the cemetery. So it gets to the edge of the woods on the other side.
curious if there is opportunity attacks now.
I don't think so.
No, I don't think the game's quite that strategic or tactical. I
Yeah.
guess it'd be more tactical. Than strategic.
Yeah.
And remember,
That's
if
fair.
you got them, critters would get them.
It's got him too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So y'all see it take off, and it's running, it's leaping tombstones, and eventually the fence on the other side.
Mace would be following because she didn't hear no bell.
That's fair.
Unless someone says, "Hey, don't," she's like, "I'm gonna whoop its ass."
All right, so that was its turn. So Mace is taking off after it. Lucille Alexander, what are y'all doing?
Seeing it trying to leave, and Mace taking off after it, Alexander will sort of like pause, reach into his satchel, pull out 2 antlers. Probably to the confusion of a lot of people here. And then he will crack them together. And as they shatter, a large corporeal deer spirit emerges from it. And he'll point at the fleeing Haint and say, "Stop that thing."
There's a brief moment of the deer turning to you. Like, do what? And then it
Help
takes
my
off.
friend.
You out of your damn mind?
You cray boy.
Look, I can only be commanded to do things I can actually do. But I suppose
Because I can
attacking
do
is something
this.
I can do.
Yeah.
So,
You're just inwardly like, bless
so
your heart.
Mace, the creature's a couple steps into the woods. You're right at the woods as this ghost deer is suddenly racing right next to you.
The fuck is this night?
And she's like, this really isn't helping my whole concern about wild animals showing up when weird shit's going on.
That fucking goat. That fucking goat.
Oh no, Alexander did that in plain view of everybody.
I mean, she did hear him talk about it to
Mhm.
Lula, but
Yep.
she's still just like, in the moment, she's like, what the hell?
The deer gives you a look like, yeah, I know, right?
So basically, any task that this thing takes, be it attack, defense, whatever,
Mhm.
attack, defense, fleeing, etc., all of it is hindered for the next 40 minutes.
Well, that's not totally fun.
Deer just constantly hassling him.
Yeah.
I have.
Hey, where'd you get those
Deer also
antlers,
giving me
man?
no
Where'd you get
bell.
those antlers?
Looks like my brother, man.
That might be why it's like, all right, let's do this.
Oh,
All right, so Lucille, what are you
Who's my
doing?
dad?
she's gonna go to Zeke. She's more worried about him than the fucking running thing. He has it handled, whatever. I have a question.
Can she get-
Can I?
Can she get to me? I don't know how
Yes.
far away she.
She had moved half the distance, which was close enough for her to do her encouraging to you. So yeah, she can now walk up
And
to
then it
you and
just
still
like
have the
another,
ability to
like,
act.
half distance. I was gonna ask, could armor of old scratch be used on someone else, or is it only on me?
Anybody can use a cipher, but they can only carry so many at a time.
I
So
know,
you
but
could
it
potentially hand it
specif-
over to somebody else. However,
the
there is
person-
using that there is a spoken element of it that Zeke could not do in animal form. And you could not say the thing and have it affect him. If you say it, it's going to affect you.
That's annoying.
So, like, if in the future you wanted to do that, you could hand it to him and tell him how to use it, and then he could, change and go.
I was hoping I was hoping I could just change one word of this little saying and it worked, but no, it don't work. That's sad.
I appreciate it. I'm good though.
Magic, very picky.
So picky.
Magic is very literal.
Can be. It can be.
Like, couldn't it technically be literal of protect him?
All right.
Whatever. Do that.
So, Lucille, you hear Don going, "Get away from that cat, ma'am! You need to step back. That is a wild animal."
She's gonna look at the catamount, then look at him, and go, Kodiak's not gonna hurt nobody.
Just have this look of they look at each other, then look at him.
And you referred to him as what?
Kodiak.
Wait, is that some kind of pet? And one of the other guys like, "Why'd you name a pet cougar after a bear?"
He's very fierce. He just kind of shrugged.
So Scott says that, and then Bill looks at him like, just his look on his face like, that's the question you've got about all this. All of this is going on. That's what's confusing you. I think you probably need a collar for him or something. Was he following us in the woods this whole time?
And as this is going on, because you said sorry, I had a BRB. The deer's following them, and Mace is still going. Correct?
Yeah.
Yes, you see Mace is at the edge of the woods on the opposite side of the cemetery from where y'all came in at. Ghost
And
deer is right
as
next
this
to her.
argument is going on between them and Lucille, Cyrus is just gonna chase after the rifle, reloading and going, "We've got bigger concerns." And then
Don's
suddenly
like, "We've
just
got our
disappears.
man. We don't need to chase it any further." God only knows where it'd be leading us to. We can come back in the day and hunt it down. Now, Mace, you're far enough away. You're not hearing this. He's not shouting this. He's just...
Yeah.
But Yes, unfortunately, you should have told her that first. And he
she
sort
just
of
took
vanishes
off.
into the bush.
Clearly, he doesn't know the Calder women. You don't tell them anything. All right, so everybody that is running after this thing, give me speed checks as you are chasing it.
Okay.
Do I?
You're standing there with
Mine
Lucille.
would
You
be
said
easy.
nothing about chasing it.
Oh, okay. I didn't realize that I could because I thought we were still in turn order.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, you were. You can take off after him the next
like,
round.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna do. Is like because I'm fast, I would just take off after him, catch up to him, and bite him.
Well,
speed
you don't have a movement speed where you just automatically catch people.
Well,
it is speed checks because it's ducking and dodging and knowing the terrain.
Okay. I was just thinking fast would make it easier.
All right, and also I have an ability where traveling through the woods, I am unaffected by that. That is.
Well, I'm not giving you actual penalties. It's just there is chase rules we are using.
Okay. Is it still challenging?
Yes, it's the typical kind of challenges.
Okay.
You just have to make those to catch it.
Just making sure.
Yep. And would
I fall behind?
Yep.
Would fast give me an asset?
Well, Zeke's gonna be running after it, so Lucille's gonna. follow
You're
shortly
basically a turn of movement behind them. So I would say for this round, it'll just let you roll like normal.
So
instead of having a penalty for being further behind than everybody else was.
If I may, real fast, the deer is hindering it for all tasks. So would that lower the difficulty by 1 for chasing this thing?
Yeah, I would say that would count as an asset
Okay.
for
So
everybody.
I only
You
get
want
the
me to
one asset
re-roll,
from.
or
Let's see. You would still need a 12, so
okay, then I would fail.
yeah, both of y'all would have still failed.
Okay.
And we're still saying I only get the one asset from the deer.
Yes, yes, yes.
I should probably.
Oh God!
Well,
you go, Jason.
look at that! Look at that!
At least you get an XP out of this.
Now, I believe that I give
Yeah.
Ezekiel. I give. Well, I don't give Ezekiel XP. I give Carr 2 XP. One of which Carr
And
you
then he
can
gets
keep.
to hand it
The
off.
other one you hand out to somebody else.
Mhm.
This is where we find out who Carr's favorite is.
Sorry, say that one more time.
You get 2 XP.
You get an-
One of them is for you, and then you choose who gets the other one.
Well, he's also got to explain why he's given the XP. It has to
I'm
have a
going to give it
valid
to.
reason.
I'm going to give it to Mace because she's like she's also trying to catch this thing.
I think we're all trying to catch it at this point.
Yeah, at this point.
Yeah.
At this point, but she's trying. Like everyone else is like following behind Mace, and Mace is like gunning for it.
She was focused on
Yeah.
initially doing it. Everyone else stopped
Exactly.
to chat.
Probably should do.
Yeah.
I should do my own roll too, shouldn't I?
So what is the intrusion there, Jason?
You run a few hundred yards, and 100 yards or so into the woods, and there is a stream that cuts through. But there's a decent little, dip down. The creature leaps that with no problem. The rest of you have to take the time to climb down and back up, and by then you have lost it.
The GM intrusion hits all of us.
Hang on. What were you pointing at there, Eric?
Both myself and both Alexander and Lucille succeeded on the speed checks.
Okay, well, y'all were further back to begin with.
Does the GM intrusion just from Car's roll affect the whole group?
I believe so. They pretty much just have an effect. Ah, 162. I'm glad they put so many references on pages.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, folks watching. We're trying to figure something out.
Yep.
New
New
game,
system.
Who
Who dis?
Welcome to this week's installment of People Stare Puzzlingly at Books.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it says for a character. Not the
Unexpected
group.
complication for a character, not for a.
Also, anytime the GM intrudes, the player can spend 1 XP to refuse the intrusion, though that also means they don't get the 2 XP.
Yeah.
Oh, if the player rolls a 1 on a die, the GM can intrude without giving the player any XP.
Oh,
Wah, wah.
remove those XPs then.
Boo.
Well,
Oh.
remove the one Carr gave you. Carr, remove the one you got.
Okay.
Everybody that was initially chasing, though, you all get one. Because I'm just choosing to intrude here.
Okay.
Which it suggests I do once or twice a session.
So just remove the mace would remove hers, I would remove mine, and everyone else would get one.
Everybody that didn't roll a 1, yes. So Mace now has 1. And 1 to give away. You
Yeah.
people that were further back.
Mhm.
Yeah, no, I'll just give it to everybody.
Confused.
We're all confused.
All right.
It's new
Let-
system.
So I am intruding.
We can resolve the XP later if we need
Yeah.
to.
I am intruding. So you have that deep gully that the stream runs through that it leaps across, and the rest of you have to struggle. So it's gone by the time
We
you
can't
get
jump.
across.
We're humans.
Now,
Okey-dokey.
now Zeke rolled a 1, so the free intrusion I get on him is him not realizing that gap was there, so he goes over the edge.
Giant catamount going ass over tea kettle down the gully.
Into the stream.
Mhm.
I'll call the deer back if I can then.
Well, the deer would be able to go over it. Would it be able to report back to you? I don't have the cipher, so.
No, that's true, it can. It can hinder any or all opponent's tasks, provide information, assistance, spoil of tasks, and so on. The spirit will not do anything that goes against its basic nature, but it will do what I ask as long as it's within long range. So if
And
we're
you just
leaving-
asked it to hinder that thing, so it will charge on ahead trying to get in its way.
Yeah,
But
well,
if it's still in long
within
range.
long range, he'll call it back.
Let's see, long range is 100 to 500 feet. So yeah. If as soon as you realize that thing's there, you call it back, and it would call back.
Yeah.
All right, sorry, I had to ban somebody. I had to ban some bot from the chat.
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, so Zeke goes,
planning.
ass over tea kettle. Everybody else gets an XP.
Okay.
And then everybody gets to pick, all those everybody else's gets to pick one other person that gets another XP. So Alexander, who gets the XP that you can give away? Or Eric?
Mace.
I'm giving Carmine.
Okay. Sympathy XP. Here you go.
The cat was trying to help.
That stung. There you go.
The cat was the only one up there with her, so
Yeah,
she doesn't know
Lucille.
it's Zeke at the moment.
Well, fair.
Lucille would be able to give one too, right?
Yeah, if somebody wanted to give her one. Oh yeah.
Oh.
So that was Alexander. That was Eric and Sarah giving theirs. Nix, who would you like to give an XP to?
Cyrus.
Thank you.
Good shooting, Dex.
And Patrick, who would you like to give an XP to?
Mr. Sneaky needs one.
And I'll give mine to Nix as a thank you.
Yay!
Everybody gets XPs.
Well, on the plus side car, I just looked up wet cougars. Thankfully, it did bring up the cats and not anything weird. And they don't
So that's the
look too
search.
bad coming out of water. So
It's okay. I'm going to
Nope.
use another one of my abilities called Slip into Shadow. If we're out of combat,
yeah.
I'm going to use Slip into Shadow to basically disappear and hide. Oh, not that one. That one.
Sulk a little bit.
And basically go back to where we were as a catamount, just hidden, and then turn back into Zeke.
Okay.
And he's still soaking wet.
Yeah, Zeke is still
but
soaking
he's,
wet.
He's gonna be like coming from where like it's farther upstream, and he's gonna be coming from that direction, like he had fallen in.
Like he had tried to circle around and went too far.
Yeah, exactly.
Mhm.
So that's 2 more from my intellect pool. that's okay.
Question. He did get injured. Would the injuries transfer over in any way to human form? Because he did get
Good question.
stomped.
He would,
Granted, that might be hidden by clothing.
but yeah, he got kind of stomped on,
Yeah, it'd be
which I would imagine would be. So
Okay.
he's probably got big bruises on his side, but that's up under his clothes.
Okay. And
Yeah.
Mace wouldn't have any reason to think that guy's a cat.
She just
And
walks
Zeke
up.
is going to be very good at hiding it.
She just walks up and randomly gooses him from behind. He's like, ah.
Punches him in the ribs.
And even then, doesn't realize anything's weird. Just thinks she punched him too hard. Oops.
Yeah.
I forgot I
can
could
do
warp
that.
steel.
Doesn't understand her own strength.
Now she's like, you just a weenie?
Maybe.
So any of y'all that got away from the cemetery, as you make your way back, Bill and the guys are basically still standing around, kind of guarding Jim. And instead of be debating, should we wait for them to come back, or should we go ahead and get Jim out of here? Or
And suddenly we return.
I think we just made that decision for you, but I think we should probably go.
all right, let's go. Zeke, what happened to you?
I was trying to circle around and fell in.
One of the guys like, oh yeah, there is a stream over there, isn't there?
It's like just like doing this, trying to like.
Lucille's
we
gonna
learned about running?
stand back as he's like shaking off, not wanting to get caught in the
She's
stream
just,
of
he's just
water.
doing this.
Running around the forest at night, not the best idea if you don't know where you're going.
Yeah, I have a flashlight, and he holds it out, and it's not working. He's like,
Just shaking her head. Something about not quite city boy, but rich boy.
All right, so y'all make y'all's way back out to where y'all left the vehicles.
Since I do have like another, I want to say like 30 minutes or so. He is gonna give the deer one more command.
Okay.
He'll tell the deer where his Meemaw's house is, like the paths to get there. But basically, or actually, I'll tell it to find him. But he'll say to track the path that thing left through the forest, basically until it stops, and then come back and tell us where it is.
All right. And how long is this deer going to be running around?
It has 40 minutes.
Okay. But it only runs at the speed of a deer.
Deers
Which
run
is still
pretty
pretty quick.
And
You've
it's
seen
the
when it hit your car.
Yeah, but you're also like trying to give it complex directions. This is how you get to my Meemaw's house. It's a
It's a
deer,
magic
dude.
deer.
No, he just said to find me once you come back to me.
I
Since
assume
he
we'd be able
has
to find
the
the antlers.
horns.
You said they crumbled.
So they cracked because one time use.
Okay. Fair enough. I'll say it can trace you back to
Yeah.
All right, so y'all get back to the vehicles. His car's there. The Studebaker's still sitting there. Granny's up in the cab with the radio on, and maybe the heat. It's not too bad cold, but she's a little cold natured.
No one's questioning where the catamount pet of Lucille's gone.
Mace doesn't even know it was her pet, so she's just like, that was a weird ass cat.
Well, now, Don, Bill, and Scott, and for Jim, for that matter, they're not doing a whole lot of talking on the way back.
You boy, and I ask, you boys okay?
Don's like, yeah, we're just we're just, it was a little weird. We're a little shook up. I mean, probably not as bad as Jim.
Yeah, I imagine Jim's gonna need to talk to a reverend or something after getting drugged through a forest by whatever the hell that was.
Jim's just nodding and said, yeah, that's probably a good idea. I've been a little slacking on church lately.
Maybe not the tent revival. He's a bit hellfire.
That thing had to come from somewhere.
Yeah, just disgusted noise of your funeral, buddy.
You can always, I could always just talk to you.
Let's see. This is Jim. That's right. Jim had relatively recently, last year or two, moved
Does
to
have a
town.
love it trait though.
So yeah, so he'll look at you out.
Everybody
He'll look at
likes
Alexander.
Trevor.
Oh, are you a preacher?
I'm a man of faith, yes. Not so much a preacher, but I've written a sermon or two in my time when I was out doing the Lord's work.
Oh, okay, yeah. That might work.
You can ask this one. He'll like tap Mace on the shoulders, like she's kept track of all my worldly escapades.
Just make the man a pie. It's better than preaching.
I will do both.
Actually, bring up that I've also been around for some of his works, so he's good for
Speaking of, how you feeling?
it. Be happier whenever that thing's. He like cocks his head for a second. Back where it belongs is probably a better term.
Jim nods his head. Yeah, I'm feeling, and I'm feeling pretty good actually.
Glad to hear it. It looked like just a few scrapes, nothing too major.
Yeah, I was worried about the one on my face, but even it ain't feeling
He
too
looks
bad.
at it, wipes it a bit, is like, it's minor.
Head wounds always bleed like a son of a bitch.
So as y'all get back to the vehicles, your granny rolls down the window, leans out, and does a very exaggerated 1, 2, 3. Oh, okay, you didn't lose nobody. Good.
We're all here.
Oh, actually, you added one, which I guess was the whole point.
She clocked it, but good.
Good. There's subtler ways to handle things, but
I mean, it ran.
So you didn't manage to put it down. Man, I probably wouldn't have done any good anyway.
Yeah, well, what one knows, they all know, so. It mentioned having a conversation with you, and I'm assuming it was meaning as the horse.
Yeah. I think it makes his little toys and just rides them. And she gets out of the car and comes over, and she's looking over Jim, and she's looking over. Well, she looks over Jim, and she kind of cuts her eyes over at Alexander. Already giving him a looking over, I see.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't too bad.
She kind of glances at Don and the boys. But
Zeke goes over to the truck, opens the bed, and just sits down.
Might want to
waits
check
for
on the wet boy.
Yeah, I'm going. Alexander walks over to Zeke. He's like, doing all right? I heard you took a tumble in the creek.
Oh, yeah, fine. Just wet, mostly.
Yeah, let me take a look at you.
Pokes directly in the liver.
Yeah.
Why do you have these cat ears?
No, he's examining. Poke was like, well, don't look too bad. A little roughed up.
His eyes twitching just a little bit. You don't know from pain or from why are you touching me?
But
Ow.
nope, that's a 2. That succeeds at nothing.
Yeah, but I have
Zeke's
ways.
fine.
Get
I
some
have ways
sleep.
around that. He goes, pats him on the shoulder. Heal 2 to your might pool.
Okay, he's still looking rough.
Look, he still had a rough night. He'll be not asleep. He'll be fine.
Like, appreciate it.
So,
Tell you what.
Hmm.
Lucille did ask me she wanted me to teach her some of my cooking. You come over with her, and I'm giving her a few lessons. I'll see about getting you brought up to full. How about that? Make sure everything's working all right.
Sure, as long as Lucille's okay with it.
All Zeke heard was food.
Zeke's
He-
eyes like do the anime like sparkle, but then
Yeah.
he's like, yeah, if Lucille's okay with it.
like Lucille's like sat next to him at that prior to Alexander walking up, and she's a little miffed that he's just touching Zeke without properly asking. She
look,
doesn't
still goes,
say
hey,
How
hey,
dare
I didn't
you
give you,
touch my boy?
I didn't give you permission.
like, but she doesn't
My
say anything
boy!
about that.
Mhm.
And she goes, "Well, you did. I did ask. It would be rude to decline." Such an
The more the
invitation. at this
merrier.
point.
I love cooking for folks. Both are welcome.
I think the worst is I'll just have to eat her failures. And he gives her a sly grin.
Well,
She boxes him upside the head, but like gently boxes him upside the head for it.
like, well, tell you what, Zeke, give me enough time, won't be failures no more. He grins at Lucille. Pats
She
them
just
both
rolls
on the
her
shoulder.
eyes.
So while y'all are doing this, Don is loading Jim
Deputy.
up in his car. Or in Jim. He's loading Jim up in Jim's car. But, you know, he's getting in the driver's seat once he wipes the seat down. He's getting in the driver's seat himself.
Any of y'all need a ride, or y'all gonna take Jim back to his wife? Meet up with the sheriff.
He goes, yeah, I figure the sheriff's probably still
I'll
there,
need
so I'll drive Bill.
Yeah.
Don's telling you, I'll drive Jim. You know, get him in his car home. Hopefully the sheriff will be there,
Yeah.
and I'll try and explain what happened in the woods.
Wild animal.
That's probably what we'll end up going with.
No need to
Yep.
bring unnecessary stress into folks that don't need stressing. Maybe tell the sheriff afterwards, but she kind of is. Jim there, like right as they're having this conversation, like in your like part of
Yeah,
the
oh yeah,
conversation.
Don's like standing, you know, driver's side door of Jim's car. He's standing there. Jim's sitting in the
Okay.
passenger seat.
Yeah,
Already
so Jim,
fishing through
I'll leave it up
through
to your
his groceries to get one of
discretion.
his beers out.
I'll leave it to your discretion. You probably know the constitution of your wife a bit better than us, but I
He was
don't
like, yeah,
think
wild animal's
anyone
probably the
would
best way to go.
mind.
Yeah, wild animal's probably the best way to go.
It ain't entirely wrong. We got drugged into the woods by a wild animal and roughed up. Would unsettle anybody.
All right, so they take off. Bill and Scott, you know, kind of, you know, give most of y'all a nod. Cyrus, they shake your hand. Oh, that was good work out there. Quite a tracker.
Glad to be of help.
But they're not hanging around. This has been weird enough. They're ready to get on out.
Well, who needs a ride where? There's 2 vehicles. I think
No,
Alexander
I
brought
could
his
use a
vehicle.
ride back home. I think I was in the back of your truck when we were going.
Yeah, I'll get in the back. He'll go to the back and sit close to the window.
You going straight home? You're muted.
Oh,
I was coughing earlier. Sorry. Like,
Well, Alex
Yeah.
was in his own car.
yeah.
She's asking if he's going straight
Oh,
home.
gotcha.
Like, yeah, probably should see if I can cross-reference some of me ma's old books.
All right. Try not to do anything stupid. I know that's a big ask for you some days, but
I mean, you're here, right?
I'm usually the one. Were you not there?
I was. And thank you for being there. It was a big help.
Get on home. And goes back to her truck.
She gets a hug, and then he's gone.
It's in the car. Well, Gran the goat showed up again. So, didn't say anything, but the
Alright.
goat was there.
Hmm.
Everyone else thinks I'm weird. There was also a giant catamount. Thing was shaped kind of like a bull guy.
Right, the catamount.
As she's driving, like everyone around.
And your granny's like, the catamount's weird.
Not
we
the
ain't
goat.
We ain't had any of those. Well, I told you the goat's a harbinger.
Yeah, but it's harboring twice. Seems a bit overachieving.
I wonder if there's something about whatever's going on that's got his attention.
I see it a third time. I'm making a coat out of it.
But then you might not know something weird's happening the fourth time.
Maybe the jacket will shiver or something. I won't kill the goat. Stop looking at me like that.
She, in fact, does not stop looking at you like that.
That's fair.
She quizzes you a little bit on the bull man, but just the basics, Did it look like the horse? This, that, and the other.
Yeah. And she'll make sure to drop the other folks off either where she dropped them off before or if they redirect her to a different place.
Imagining at one point for hilarity while they're going by, like the deer finds what's going for, and then just ghost deer goes across the street past them.
Damn near hit a ghost deer.
And then Granny's just like, just side eyes base.
All right, so white-tailed deer can go potentially up to 40 miles an hour. Okay.
40 miles an hour directly into the side of the Studebaker.
I mean, it's a ghost, so.
I mean, I've had one do that to my car, so
Yeah.
Rolled across the hood. Looked very surprised.
Well, probably was.
Yeah.
I certainly was.
Yeah.
All right. So you drive off and you start letting people go, drop people off the house.
Mhm.
Alexander, you start your car up.
Yeah.
And you've gotten. You're waiting at the. A town of 500 people. Would it have a red light?
Probably.
Just one. The main intersection.
I'd
Like
imagine.
right there.
Yeah.
I'd imagine there's like two.
Maybe near the school.
There's probably one in the center of town.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Probably
Too.
one right here.
Yeah.
The rest are just flashing yellow lights.
Or just a four-way stop.
Yeah. That nobody listens to.
There
midnight.
might be one here, or it might just be a turn off.
I think it's turn off. Maybe a stop sign coming out.
Yeah.
Let's see here.
I like that we're debating the stop signs.
Yeah.
Okay.
While Jason's looking up something.
It looks like modern day Eva that I've based this place off of has 2.
Okay.
Hey.
But that's modern day, so
I vote just one in the 4-way.
yeah, we're gonna say 1 in the 4-way. That that the town is very proud to have put in recently.
Nice.
So you're waiting at the red light when Ghost Deer walks up to you.
Rolls down the window.
Nothing to see here, just a ghost here.
Well, it's a little late by this point. Most everything, even downtown, is shut, so there's not a lot of traffic going on. And at a distance, the deer just looks like a deer. Up close, you can see it's somewhat transparenty, and there's signs that it's weird up close. But it lets you know it followed the creature.
Where did it go?
To the water near the river. It doesn't use the word river, but larger stream or what.
Okay.
To where the ground is bad.
Where the ground is bad. To the water near the larger stream where the ground is bad. And meet player. Also, good lord, that screen. Anyway, yeah, this monitor is very bright.
Let me see. Give me an intelligence. Give me an intelligence roll to see. We will say it is a difficult task to you to try to decipher exactly where this thing is talking about.
Okay.
Because it can communicate with you, but it's still it's a deer. It's not. Well, I went 45 degrees to the north.
If only Lucille was there, she could help because she's also an animal whisperer.
It's a ghost deer.
A deer is still a deer.
A deer is a deer, whether it's dead or alive.
You said difficult task?
A deer, a female ghost deer.
Yes, difficult.
Okay.
Do you get any ease since he knows the area, since he grew up there?
That's really the only reason he's getting a check at all.
Oh, okay. I figured I'd ask.
Okay, and no assets, I assume?
No, not unless you can think of something you got on your sheet that would let you do it.
I don't think Ray of Sunshine would count.
No. Looks like you're just giving me a straight intellect roll.
Okay. Real quick though, player to DM. You said this thing ran east when it was trying to get away?
Initially, yes. What it did once it jumped that ravine, you don't know.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah, you're not sure. You know, there is several larger streams over that way. No, not the little one that Zeke fell into, but and plenty of people. There's a couple of ponds out in the woods. There's plenty of people. Some of the farms around there have at least cow ponds built, so you're not really sure what he's talking about.
Okay.
The bad land part, you have no idea what it's referring to there.
All right. Bad land. Did it keep running straight, or did it turn left?
Let's see. It would tell you that it was going straight and then it curved, yes, to the left. You have to explain which side is left to it, but yeah.
So it went up this direction.
So basically it went easternly and then somewhat northerly. Deer's not
So
sure
it- it
exactly how much.
It went in this direction somewhere.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, you figured out more of it then.
All right. Yeah, thank you.
It is happy to have helped, but now it must go. To wherever deer go.
Mm.
Hopefully not the happy hunting ground.
Hopefully not. Then when he gets home, he'll sort of put the antlers up.
The broken antlers. Cracked antlers.
I'll take care of him.
Alright, so you get home. After that you get home. And then, it turned around and ran off. It didn't just fade out right there.
Yeah.
Alright. Mace drops everybody off without any issue.
Y'all need picked up for the third night of the revival.
Your grandmother goes, No, I don't think I'm going back.
What's the other three?
Zeke looks at Lucille, looks back.
But the food.
Yeah, you didn't even stay for the food this time.
I got distracted. What?
Y'all come to the. Do I need to pick you all up for the third night?
For the revival. I'm okay with it if you are.
Or if y'all gonna be
Yeah.
meeting up with Alexander, he might be able to give you a ride.
You might be able to ask him.
Well, if the sheriff feels like I'm needed, you can give me a call.
That revival
How?
seems to have a lot of suspicious stuff going on around it.
Maybe they just picked a bad location for it.
That too.
Oh.
Yeah.
I mean, Jim
even
wasn't
if
involved
we-
in the revival, and he got snatched. So.
Even if we don't want to go, you know that Alexander's going to talk us into it.
He's very persuasive.
I'll let y'all figure out your own rides if you need one, and she'll write down. She'll look over at Grant. Can I give him the landline?
Oh, of course, of course. They're friends of
Gives him
yours.
the phone number. If you need a ride, call here. One of us will answer.
Zeke will look over at your grand and be like, "Thank you, ma'am." And
Just don't be calling too
he'll
late for
nod
no
to you,
reason.
so- No.
But don't hesitate if there's
She
an
will help
emergency.
you.
I'll be happy to send Mace off to help. Oh, no, excuse me. She wouldn't call Mace Mace.
I just realized nobody took the gun back
Magnolia.
from Alexander.
No,
Nope.
He's just-
no,
he's just
get
sitting
it
here
tomorrow.
like-
Cyrus still has his barred rifle as well.
Yep.
Who did he get that from? I don't remember.
Magnolia.
I g- Well,
So it was behind the pickup seat.
Yep, yep.
Mm-hmm.
in that case, I probably would have just gave it back to her and put it in the truck. So that was something.
No,
I
Oh,
didn't
that's
know
right.
that
I,
was
Grand,
I was thinking
here's
one of
a
the hunters must
rifle.
have given it to you, but yeah, you're right.
No,
No,
wait, no. Mace gave Alexander one, and he passed it around him, or held on to it, or put it on his back, or something. I don't know where you got your rifle from.
and that case, I
I will
probably
say,
got a. Sorry, continue.
if you did have a rifle, then he probably gave it to Cyrus. Because Alexander would not have held on to that thing.
Well,
all
someone
possible.
gave you a pistol. I'm pretty sure.
We'll figure out the
Yeah,
firearms.
Yeah,
we'll figure that later.
At some point, you
Either way,
managed to get back.
Alexander gave it back.
Yeah, at some point, you managed to give weapons back. We'll just say that and move on.
Lucille has a rifle somewhere. I don't know where it is.
All right, so Mace, having dropped off everybody,
Good firearm training.
you and your grandmother drive back. Out of town.
Yeah.
So your grandmother's quiet and thinking, contemplative on the drive back.
Mace just lets the radio. If the radio is still going, she just lets it play.
Yeah. It's whatever station
Goes
your
by
grandmother
your
likes.
night.
Maybe Lawrence Welton's playing or something.
Yeah, it's been a weird night. She's just enjoying the quiet and not trying to punch a giant dirt cow man.
Goes by the drives to Alexander's place.
Yep. All right, so you get home. Your grandma's like, "Well, it's late. I'm going to bed."
All right. Conversation tomorrow, probably.
No, sure. We'll need to poke around and figure out what this is.
Mm-hmm. That amongst other things.
Just goes into the bedroom.
Because Mace is not aware of the whole Calder blood thing. There will be a conversation of that in the future.
You hear Murder say, "Hey, maybe I'll die in my sleep." I avoid that.
No. No chickening out.
All right.
I just remembered something.
Something important.
Lucille needs to talk to Eric or Alex. I said Eric.
Alexander.
Yeah.
Well, and do that
They're going over
when
there.
you're helping with the cooking.
Because technically, she witnessed him heal that man, the broken leg.
I don't think he hit. Did he have broken legs?
The one that was at the revival. The
Oh.
one that got the messed up leg.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The one where the
he
man-shaped one
cracked back
attacked
into
him.
place.
Okay.
Because she wasn't actively doing anything, so she could just watch.
Yeah, it kicked him in the side of the knee, and then his knee bent funny.
E.
But yeah, from the outside, that would have looked more like he was just straightening it up. Though the fact that it could be bent that much, and then sort of
And
pop
then
back,
suddenly
and
he's
the guy
able
was
to like walk
yeah, he
back.
was able to. He had a slight limp, but
Human body's a weird thing.
but I guess that would be suspicion that
Well,
Lucille might
she
be
un-
sitting there going, "There's no way that just popped back into place like
She also understands magic, and I think I have it kind of hinted at in her backstory that her mama was a sage. So
that." So you're suspicious that there may be some hoodoo going on.
yeah. It's not like she's gonna be like, "Oh, you do magic," and like hound him over it. She's just gonna be like, "Hey, buddy, want to talk?"
We're gonna save that for next time.
Yeah.
It's a few minutes early. But I'm afraid anything else we launch into will take up. We'll either only get partway through it and then have to stop.
All right.
So we'll just wrap here where it's a clean ending
Stop
to
us.
the episode.
Like that has stopped us before.
That is
I
fair.
mean, it would be old gods of Appalachia tradition to end on a cliffhanger.
There's not really a cliffhanger here other than maybe Lucille
It's a
walking
neat
into her
wrap-up.
and Zeke's place going, "I gotta talk to Alex tomorrow."
Nah. I don't think she'd actively say
The only
anything about
thing that like they're walking into their house and the only thing Zeke says is that hurt. That hurt real bad. It's not.
It's like I got kicked by a cow.
I will say
Cow was huge.
I will say probably another thing that would go towards Lucille going, "Wait a minute, he did what?" Is Zeke got healed.
a
So
little
he,
bit.
he immediately
bit.
felt some of it heal up.
That's true, Zeke. You might have noticed that, Alexander put his hands on you and suddenly you felt a lot better. Not perfect, but a lot better.
He did notice that. He was like, Hoodoo, what the?
If he
What?
tells Lucille, that's gonna be added into the conversation that they have next time.
He will happily tell Lucille that.
which is more suspicion for Lucille.
It just goes when Alex put his, it sounds so bad, put his hands on me.
It felt so good.
I felt better.
Bum, bum, bum.
Felt better. How?
Like the wound healed a little bit. Not a lot, but a little bit.
No woman has ever touched me like Alexander touched me.
No woman's ever touched him except for Lucille. And even then, it's not like that.
And on that note,
Someone give this boy a hug.
on that
That
note, we
egg.
will
Oh my.
we will bring this to an end. Don't make me mute you all. So I hope y'all had fun. I certainly enjoyed it. We may have enjoyed it a little too much here at the end. Hope anybody that comes by and watches this will check it out. Check us out next week. Again, I was your storyteller for the evening, Jason, and with me has been Alexander. Excuse me, Eric as Alexander with the magic fingers. Car as Zeke. Sarah as Mace. Patrick as Cyrus, and Nix as Lucille.
May have may not heard that entire conversation off the shadows.
And we will see
Yeah,
y'all
just drop
next
it off
time.
somewhere else.
Good night, everybody.